Hey y'all, it's Amanda and this is my Texas Zone 8 garden, and before we dive in, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with a friend. There's something like right on the bill. There you go. Okay. I kept seeing it. Look how great this area looks over here. Y'all remember when we planted this up? It's looking really nice. Okay, I'm out here. I need to do some work over here in this garden, but I'm kind of looking around and I'm thinking I need to do some harvesting first. So let's do that. okay. Okay, I think that I'm going to start by harvesting some basil and some black-eyed Susan over here, and then we'll shift over. And we'll get some zinnias, which would be good. Why is there so much dirt inside? All right, and I've got a bucket with some fresh water over here. And I've got one basil plant right here to the front that was kind of fallen over. So I took that down pretty heavily. And it's about 10 o'clock, which I still think is a little warm for harvesting basil. So this might need several hours to rehydrate. Got lots of evidence of armadillo hanging out. And when I'm cutting the basil plants, I used to go and like pick out individual stems. Now I just take one whole plant and I cut it back to about 6 inches above the ground. And I find that then that plant re-triggers itself to grow more. And it's just way easier than cutting individual stems. And we'll do one more plant, so like, it's probably hard for y'all to see. Here's one plant right here. I'm literally just gonna take this down quite a bit, just like that. And of course, basil smells amazing. All right, and then I think I'm gonna take some black-eyed Susan. We're gonna take the ones that are kind of coming more off to the sides. I'm going to take this one over here too. You see, one whole stem has quite a few on it. I've taken a few and it doesn't really even make that much of a difference. Looks good. Okay, I've been trying to harvest with gloves and it's a no. I don't like it. Okay, so this is the bed I'm going to be working on today. And it's in pretty rough shape, so we're actually going to do a pretty good harvest on it, because a lot of these zinnias are definitely ready to be cut back. And aren't looking as good at the moment. And I think that I'm going to just start by taking the ones that look pretty, and then we'll come back through and we'll cut back the ones that don't look as pretty and see if we can't encourage another flush. Now, my zinnias already have powdery mildew this year. It's been way more humid than it typically is in our area. So they've been struggling. And I'm taking these zinnias pretty far back. Pretty sure a lot of these plants I'm going to pull out. But I don't want them to get too top heavy. So by cutting them back a lot, that'll help out. But I'm definitely like foregoing some blooms by doing that. Oh, that one's really far gone, but gosh, it's pretty. All right, it's a good start to the harvest. And I'm going to go put this in the shade because it looks like there's going to be other ones to harvest as we go. Okay, at this point, I'm just going to come in and I'm really just deadheading to encourage additional blooms. So this might look rough. Some of these plants, once I deadhead, I'll decide what plants I want to pull out. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is come through and thin these out a little bit. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull down on the leaves that don't look as great, that have already succumbed. And this happens quite frequently to my zinnias. They don't look perfect through the season for me. I think we'll just do a little bit of cleaning off to allow these plants a little breathing room. I think that I'm going to pull out a few plants too. Actually, I don't want to disturb everything, so I'm just going to cut them out. If that's a nice strong plant, like this one can come out. So I'm really just looking for nice strong plants that have lots of branching. And if it doesn't have a lot of branching, it's coming out. So now we've whittled this down to just one plant, and this is one plant. Definitely have to stop pulling these leaves. I'm going to go wash my hands because I've got powdery mildew all over them. I'm just having a weird moment with the, what do you call it? Gloves today. I'm just not feeling it. All right, so I'm going to take this plant out. Just trying to open up some more space. And another plant that's leaning pretty bad. This is the time of the year where it's really just all about maintenance, which I don't mind. I do think this is the time of year where I typically give up a lot in the garden because it's so hot, and that's okay too. If you're just over it, that's okay. Okay, this whole plant has really bad powdery mildew over the entire thing. Pull that one out. All right, let me change positions for y'all. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is take out this really big basil plant right here. I just really don't have need for it because I've got basil so many other places. But this is pretty, so we'll try to save some of it. Okay, so let me work in here. We definitely have some rudbeckia. Needs to be cut back. Actually, I think I'm going to start first with, in here I've got a lot of my Veronica that's going kind of all over the place. So we're going to cut it back, clean this space up a little bit, just so we can breathe. And maybe we'll get another round of Veronica. We'll see. I don't know what that is. That's coming out. All right, we got some more rudbeckia. This is cherry brandy, I believe. Blooms aren't too bad. Pretty. I think what really happened is my Veronica really went bonkers. I think I didn't realize I had such a prolific plant. These are Veronicas that I grew from seed a couple of years ago. And I think that once I get this a little bit more cleaned up, I think that I should probably put in, maybe I'll move over a couple of those Neutrellis that I made into this area. There's a lot of rudbeckia that looks like it's just done for the season. I just didn't get to it soon enough. That's okay. We have chimney rudbeckia coming along right now. That will be lovely. Got a good size prairie sun rudbeckia here. All right, I've got a celosia that I don't want over here. I definitely don't want celosia starting to seed in there. And over here we've got quite a few status. Several of them older, but there's also some pretty ones too. And the status I grew this year is Forever Silver. And I'm actually getting ready to start a bunch of status again. Start it from seed. And I think with this status, I'm just going to bundle, since it's so far gone already, I'm just going to bundle it and hang it upside down and dry it. Love to start collecting status over the years to make a big wreath of status. I think would be really nice. It definitely looks like my status needed to be supported. See how it's all just falling over? And that's probably why my Rudbeckia really struggled, because my status fell over the top of it. And then these dried ones right here are David's phlox. There's a little bit left. I grew that from, I guess, bare root. All right, so with the status, my goal is just to come in here and lay all of the blooms at about the same height. And if it's not pretty, we're throwing it out. All right, I'm gonna have to probably lay this down. Okay, and then I just have a piece of twine. Come under here. Just like that. And we'll hang it upside down. Just trying to get rid of some of the older stuff. Just clear out the space a little bit. And this is what really happens to Rudbeckia during the hottest times of the year for me. It just disintegrates. All right, well, I definitely made a mess. And this bed, I know it looks rough now, but it will be good. It'll allow some more breath, allow some things to fill in, which will be good. And then also I have a bunch of sunflower seedlings that need to get planted out here. And so now we've got some space in here. And we definitely have some space for some fall flowers that I'm growing from seed, which will be really nice. Now we're not doing it today, but I do need to shift over and do this bed next. And this will get filled with sunflowers as well. It's already time to spend some more time cutting back the snapdragons. I've never had snapdragons this late. I've never had snapdragons in July, so feeling pretty proud of myself. Probably just come in with a hedge trimmer and do a general cutback with them, and then refertilize and keep doing that until we get cooler weather. And then they will be able to produce more blooms. Very happy with this space and how beautifully it's filled in. Now I need to order some more little fences. See how I have little fences over here? Need them for over here because can you see all those digging places? That's because there was an armadillo up in here. See how it's all dug there, there. Can see some really good parts over here. Oh, right there, right there. So he's been out and about. Right there, all along there. So I need some little fences before I put in sunflower seedlings over here, or it's just a losing battle. He will just dig them all up. So I gotta order those. Okay, feeling good about my work today. Got this cleaned up, got a bucket of flowers, which I'm excited about. I'm gonna let these hydrate inside for several hours in a nice, cool, shaded area in my house before I do some arranging. I am gonna make an arrangement. I'm gonna combine that in a different video where I also use some of my eggplants to make an eggplant dip that I wanted to show you all. And I'll combine that into another video. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It's hot. It's just going to be that way. We're really just doing a lot of maintenance, a lot of cleaning up, just helping tend to the garden to help support it through this hot time of year. As always, make sure you like and comment on the video. Every time you like and comment, it helps grow the video so much. And if you don't feel comfortable leaving a comment, just drop me an emoji below, letting me know that you made it to the end of the video and you say hi. And be sure to check me out in my Patreon community. It is all things She's a Mad Gardener and gardening. The link is in the video description below. It's a great group of people. Basically, we're just sharing what's going on with our gardenings. I try to post about what's going on in my life and what's going on with gardening, asking you questions, giving you directions, telling you what I'm up to, and doing that ahead of time before I post stuff on YouTube, which is fun. There is a free tier for you to join in under, and there are additional paid tiers. The higher up you are in the tiers, the more access you get, including exclusive videos not available on YouTube, as well as group chats and photo sharing. As always, she's a mad gardener or a decorator or anything else that she wants to be. Thanks, y'all.